How's it going, everyone? Rev here from Rev's Fitness, and I'm going to cover a very quick topic today, which I get a lot of questions on, and that's covering, what supplements you actually need, what do they do, and, what ones you can sort of go for, I guess. I'm going to start right at the top with protein powders. Now, protein powders usually, I think for the majority of people that I'm chatting to on a daily is, they're asking a pretty similar question. That is, do I actually need a protein powder? And the answer is yes. Protein powder has a place in every single fitness goal. You can't just expect to have, a can of tuna or a chicken breast or something after a workout and expect that's going to help you recover faster. At the end of the day, macronutrients, right, if you're familiar, are protein, carbs, fats, and fibers. And protein is the only macronutrient that helps muscle fiber recover. When you're running, when you're doing squats, push-ups, whatever you're doing, you're breaking down muscle fiber. It needs the right nutrients in order to recuperate, recover, and perform better, which is protein, right? That's why you need protein. Now, the difference between having a protein shake and, say, a handful of chicken breast is the protein shake absorbs faster, therefore you recover faster, you can train more frequently, and therefore you get results faster at the end of the day. So that's the main difference. But a combination of the two I've found works really well for me, and that's why I tend to go for more of a whey protein isolate, or WPI if you've heard of the acronym. And reason being is it's not as bloating, doesn't make me feel as full. I usually have mine with water. And it's lactose free. It's got a lot less in the way of fat in it, a little bit less in the way of carbs. It tends to be a higher protein concentration, but I mean, for the general consumer and the everyday sort of gym enthusiast or fitness enthusiast, I should say, a whey protein isolate is a good starting point. If a protein powder is a little bit cheaper and it seems a bit too good to be true, it's more than likely to be whey protein concentrate, which is cheaper because it hasn't gone through as much of a filtration process, for use of a better term. And it's the sort of stuff, I mean, at the end of the day, you got to buy at your own sort of price point, but I'd avoid it and try and go for a whey protein isolate if you can. The next one up on the scale of protein powders is hydrolyzed WPI, which for me is pretty damn good. I think the only brand I've ever really used, if I'm being completely honest, is Proto Whey, which is pretty good. And for a number of reasons, other than just, how fast it gets absorbed, is because, I don't know, if you've ever gotten a shake, right, and you filled it up with like that much water, and then you chuck your scoop in, it gets like sticky, it doesn't all quite mix. Hydrolyzed protein powders don't usually have that problem. It just mixes really well, the flavors are really good, and it's really, what's the term? Bioavailable and ready to be absorbed into the body into the muscle groups that you've trained as soon as it hits your stomach. Yeah. So again, your efficiency in terms of recovery goes through the roof, which is fantastic. Having said that, if that's not a big deal for you, then I just start with a whey protein isolate. Yeah. Now, pre-workouts. Pre-workouts tend to have a bit of a negative stigma behind them for, I suppose, someone who's never used them before. It can be a bit intimidating because I think a lot of people portray pre-workouts as some kind of wonder drug that's going to spaz you out as soon as you take it and you're going to be doing backflips off the wall. All you need to really do is just test your tolerance with whatever pre-workout you're taking. The main ingredients that are helping you do a lot of wonderful things and increasing your performance and helping you recover faster as well. Some might have branched-chain amino acids in there, which help you recover faster. L-glutamine, which is good for immune support, among other things. Caffeine, obviously, as a stimulant to wake you up a bit. And beta-alanine is the ingredient that has you feeling tingly if you've ever taken a pre-workout before. All you really need to do, assess your tolerance with these pre-workouts. So when you get one, try it with like a quarter of a scoop, see what happens, see if you're fine with it, then go up to a half scoop, then go up to, a full scoop. Completely up to you. Who should be using them? Anyone who feels like they might need a bit of a kick. Anyone who's doing a lot of grueling weight training. It might be a weight training or training style where you're exercising 5, maybe even 6 times a week. It's a good idea, other than, the feeling of being alert and waking up and energy to a certain degree is just the effects of all the other ingredients that help you recover faster, yeah? So what do I use? At the moment, I'm using Savage Raw. That's pretty good. Ideal sort of flavor is Pina colada, that's a pretty good one. A lot of people, I think most people are using C4. At the end of the day, it's fine. At the end of the day, just assess your tolerance with it if you're, just starting out using a pre-workout for the first time. And yeah, that's all really the questions that I get on in terms of supplements, as protein powders and pre-workouts. Branched chain amino acids, if you haven't used them before, really, really, really good. The best way to explain them is just essentially protein water. So it serves the same purpose as a protein shake. However, because it's, very filtered down and broken down into its amino acids, it doesn't have the full body kind of milky texture as a protein shake. So every time that you're having water, you can put a scoop of that into your water and helps you recover faster. So those three used, wherever you want. Protein after a workout, branched chain amino acids throughout the day in replacement of your water. Keeps you hydrated, and the only thing if you're having a lot of it is you'll go to the toilet because you'll be peeing a lot, among other things. So yeah, if you have any questions on that one, comment below and I'll answer them as soon as I get to them. Yeah, have a good day. I'll talk to you soon.